And welcome back to the hottest marriage show in the galaxy. It's I, John D.N.,
Kanika,
a.k.a. In Too Much Podcast. Rescripting the culture, one conversation at a time. Good morning, my love.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be creating content with you. This seems like this is like one of those situations with me. I look forward to them because I know you're responsible for topics. Because I have no idea what we're going to talk about. So I look forward to those things because I know a lot of times the things you bring up, you've thought about it before. And it'd be pretty interesting to see what you like to think about.
Oh, thank you. So there are a couple of things. But one of the things that came up to me earlier today was, okay, well, let me ask you first. So what is the lie you tell yourself the most?
I think that I'm going to work on math every day.
You don't?
I don't. And sometimes like yesterday I didn't.
Okay.
Oh, no, I lied. I do. I forgot I used that one app where I do it every day. But when I originally said I was going to become a better teacher, I was going to listen to the audiobooks all the time so that they'll start connecting like you look at it. And that's the only thing that I can really think of. I like to believe that I do everything I say I'm going to do.
Okay. Is it when you do it, does it look like how you intended for it to look? Or is it sometimes you make modifications? Oh, no.
Whatever I say I'm going to do it. But the modifications in math that's because I have to add to it. But I'm saying my routine, I think I just thought about this a few days ago. So when I first started, like I'm not where I am today. And I'm like, I am so happy I created it. But yeah, no, I would like to believe that if I don't do it, it was absent-minded. I didn't do it on purpose. I mean, like unintentionally.
Okay.
Well, where's this going?
Nowhere. Like, cause I was thinking about what is the lie I tell myself the most? And the lie I tell myself the most is I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Like, especially when it comes to health related stuff, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do that tomorrow. So I'm going to walk this much more tomorrow. I'm going to drink this much more water tomorrow. I know y'all tired of hearing about me and water. But it comes up to this other thing we were I was listening to, and this guy was like, most of the time when you set a goal and you be like, this is what I'm about to set out to do. It's a ceiling goal. It's like, I'm going to master this, or I'm going to, tomorrow I'm going to go work out for an hour at the gym, and then I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. He said, and then if you don't get that whole hour, or you don't have the energy to get that whole hour, then it's like, I don't even have the energy to do that, so I ain't even gonna do nothing. I'll do it tomorrow. And he was like, you should set ceiling goals and floor goals. So ceiling goal is I'm gonna go work out at the gym for an hour. The floor goal might be like, I'm gonna go make sure that I do a 45-minute walk outside at least today. And so in his case, he said, I meditate for 45 minutes and I work out for 45 minutes. And he said if his floor goal is he's going to, I forget what the workout was. He said he would do some wall exercises for 10 minutes and meditate for 5 minutes. And that's his floor. And I was like, oh. So I was like, okay, bet. So I'm going to set a floor goal. While I'm scrubbing the ground, why is my floor goal I'm not even meeting the floor goal? Because now I'm like, okay, so I at least need to do that. And I've been brushing it off. So I'll be like, okay, it would be great if I do this. Like I've been swearing, I hate texture ceilings. And our house was built back in the time where folks love texture ceilings. I don't know why. So I scraped the ceiling in my office in November of 2022. And I was like, okay, on the internet, you can see how to skim coat, like smooth out your ceiling. Have I smoothed out that daggone ceiling? It's been 2 years. I have not. I even went and I said, look, this is what I'm about to do. I'm going to go get the stuff to do it. That was my floor goal. And I did it. I said, okay, I'm going to, on Sunday, I'm going to do this small little square just to see if I can do it. And if I can't do it, then I'm going to pay somebody to do it. But I'm going to see if I can do it. I couldn't even move myself to open up the mud because I was like, it's always going to be something. That's just
what
like
do you
the
mean? It's
professional's
always going to be
professional.
something. What do you mean?
In big projects, I got a lot of like energy, like I can do this and I can do it. But do I have enough focus to start it and finish it? There are certain things I know I can finish in a day, in 30 minutes. It's not going, the things that I am not certain about how every step is supposed to go. Cause YouTube ain't gonna tell you everything. Like the people who post videos, it don't tell you everything. Like, what if this happens? Then what do I do? And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna pay these people to take care of this ceiling. Because once they take care of the ceiling, I'm gonna paint it. And that's really what I want to do. I want to paint it and start moving stuff in it. But this ceiling has been holding me up for 2 years. And so I set my floor goal. And when I realized I wasn't even going to do the floor goal, I was like, okay, I'm about to take this stuff back and I'm going to hire somebody to come in and do it. But there are other things that I set floor goals for. I've been practicing this week to see if it makes a difference. So you feel some level of accomplishment. I just haven't gotten there yet. Because I guess any goal I set, my favorite thing is to say, I do this tomorrow.
I don't operate like that at all.
Well, I think that even with you, like when you said, no, it doesn't like I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do, but it's not going to look the way I'm listening to audiobooks, but you didn't listen to audiobooks, but you'll do like the little app. You make sure you're doing something related to math. It may not be to the magnitude of what you thought before.
No, that is the only thing that I can think of.
But I'm saying it's a floor goal.
No, I don't think it's a floor goal. I don't look at it like that because to me, I feel like it's just a way out of not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So to me, I don't say I'm going to do it tomorrow. I say I'm going to do it right now. I know,
but when I remember I said I was going to do math every day.
But I do math every day.
You said you had this vision that you were going to be like doing audiobooks and all this other stuff. And you're not doing the audiobooks right now.
But no, I do it. I just don't do it every day. I said I was going to do it every single day. Like, I still do it. It's still in like 3 of the 5 books I listen to are all math.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, you listen to 5 books a day?
No, I'm saying 5 of the books that I'm rotating in and out of, 3 of them deal directly with just math.
See, I wouldn't even be able to do that. Like going in and out of multiple books. I just finish one at a time. That's me. I would be overwhelmed with all of the different things that are going on at once.
Well, it's just information. It's not like I'm like trying to get to a story, ending of a story. It's just more information for me to like apply daily. So it's nothing like all of the theme is to improve. So nothing is like I'm stuck over here. Everything coincides.
Okay.
So my suggestion to you is you need to have an initiative to not say I'm going to do it tomorrow, and you need to do it sooner than, because if you say that's your lie, then you're practicing it. You have to change it, or you're going to continue to practice. And lying to yourself it goes into other decision making, especially so I'm going to do it tomorrow is your example of procrastination.
Absolutely.
That's my point. You have a problem with that, and you have convinced yourself that you perform better under pressure. But that's not true either, because everybody knows preparation is better than being under pressure.
Oh, absolutely.
I know, but you've convinced yourself that you make...
I do perform well under pressure.
I didn't say that, but you make it seem like that's the best product. The best product is if you actually prepare for it, because you have time to think like, what if this, what if that? Under pressure, you don't have any time for audibles, like to counter something. You can't, because you just got to think on the go. You're like, dang, I didn't think about that. But if you prepare, to me, like procrastination is 12 P's. Piss poor preparation promotes piss poor performance. Piss poor performance promotes pain. And when you do it for so long, but you're pretty good at it. I'm just saying that it could get better, and you wouldn't have to I'm going to do it tomorrow with everything.
I was so distracted. I was trying to count out the 12 P's.
But anyway, I
was listening though. No. I agree with you. I understand. I was really trying to balance both of those things at once. My concentration is like piss poor concentration. Piss poor
You're so silly.
understanding.
No, but
so
I do want you to know, like, I know you listen to people, and when I hear you have these suggestions from people, and all of them seem like they just give different excuses on how to feel accomplished in what you're doing. And then to me, I feel like when you don't do it, it's like on to the next one. You just do it. Like, because if you don't, you're looking for somebody else's excuse to work for you. Like, you know what? That one did work for me and it got me on. Like, no, you just decided you was going to stop messing around and you just started doing it. Like, I don't think anybody's suggestion is going to get you to do it more. It's just like, is it important enough for you to get it done? And I don't think, like, to me, I feel like you haven't been compromised yet to not feel like you don't have to do it anymore. Like, if a doctor tells you, you know, hey, this is happening and you have to correct this immediately or this organ is going to shut down. You have to turn it immediately. And like, or you like, nah, I'm cool. I'm gonna just roll out like this, you know. But, you know, I know you have more to live for, but it's like, have you been compromised enough? And I'll say this. Think about everything that you say you're going to do tomorrow. It's compromised the way you view things because you have to look at it a different way. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, with me, my self-esteem, when I go to work now, like, I know that you've approved so many different outfits. I know it'll work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know sometimes when I don't think about what I'm going to wear, I don't feel as connected. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as I make not an insecurity where like I'm worried about how people are looking at me, an insecurity about like, why did I get out here like this? Like, I know better. Like, she wouldn't like this. Just like when I wore the Candor the other day, he was like, you should have put that in the dryer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have, you know what I'm saying? So I think about those things. So when at one point, when like that picture out there, when my face is like this, I'm fat and in love. I'm overweight. And nobody told me I was overweight. And I just remember when I lost all that weight, like I couldn't wear those clothes anymore. I was compromising my pockets because now like I'm debating like, am I going to keep these clothes? Why would I ever need them again? If I keep these clothes, it's saying that I'm going to eventually grow back into them. So like, it's like I was compromising financially to say things are okay. And even with people doing the BBL to lose weight and get a physique, like they've compromised their body. They hope that this is going to roll out. But if you don't have the habits, it's like a waste of money again because you didn't. And how many people you honestly know that were successful in their surgeries where they literally changed their life? A lot of them kind of just went back. They started it out, but overall they ended up kind of blowing back up.
You know what gets me? There's a show that talks about like the botched surgeries that people intend to do those types of things and then it goes like horribly wrong. That in and of itself makes me feel like that I could not do. Just because I know that some people, it's in order to help their self-esteem, make them feel better or whatever. But there's so many opportunities for it to not go right. And then it compromises your health. Like your life changes in a whole different way than what you had intended.
It does. And just imagine if it does go well, like in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Did you practice the behaviors to stay that size?
Could you imagine, like, think about it right now, all the people that we're watching and we're going through this lifestyle right now where people are making these decisions. They're going to be some of my grandparents. Walk around here looking like a baddie grandparent. Like, what does that look like?
Well, it seems like a bunch of unhappiness later.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody grew up and said, you know what, I hope I make enough money to do this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess, like I said, like the procrastination compromises something.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I know I procrastinate to the point of like stagnation in getting a lot of things done. Not to that extent where I would like cosmetically do something, but I know I could do better.
What prevents you from doing better?
You know, it's the matter of your new life is going to cost you your old life.
What does that mean?
So if you want to live a new life, you're going to, what's the price you're going to have to pay? your old life and the comfortability of it. And so sometimes, like, there are things that I set goals for because I really don't want that. I don't want those results. But the idea that I'm going to have to give up the comfort of this life that I have, it's weird because it's like, okay.
Practicing poor behaviors?
Yeah. Like, you have to, I was trying to say it. Wait,
I still want to do crack.
I do. Oh, in the end, that's what it feels like. Can I do it when I want? Right. No. But for real, it's gonna cost that level of comfort. Like, when I get off work, I shouldn't be sitting on the couch scrolling. Then I should go do something. When I wake up in the morning and I'm laying in bed and I'm like, oh. And then I start scrolling through my phone. Usually it's around 5:00. You don't leave until 6:30. I could get up, go to the gym, get on the treadmill, come back home. I don't do that. I could get up, like, I have a trampoline that I used to step on, and it used to help me with losing weight and stuff. And I would take it, like, I would have it out while I was listening to meetings. If I didn't have to participate, I just had to listen in. Or if I was listening to webinars, I would just step and get my steps in or whatever. Instead, I just sit there and I'm doing other work while I'm listening to them. I'm just lazy and I'm comfortable being that way. But then I look at myself and I'm like, ugh, you know what I mean? I don't know. You got to pay. What's the price you got to pay? You got to pay with those old habits. And when you get so used to it, it's hard to step away and walk away from those things.
I mean, but it's like, so when people are on crack or any type of drug, it's not good for them. Why are they supposed to listen to anybody? If you feel like, I got to give that up.
Right. Dang. Yeah. I don't want to still.
But see, also, I do want to say that I understand what you're saying because recently I've been watching my weight fluctuate, and I was just like, why is it? Because I've decided to go past, what's it called? When people moderately, you can do things in moderation.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I was able to do it so well. But I realized that I've gone past my threshold of what moderation is because I've gained weight. And now I have to find the discipline to be like, okay, maybe you shouldn't be doing this as often as you've been doing. But if you can really, I think as a family, if we were more intentional with what we put in the grocery list as far as those things, then we wouldn't have it. I have a vehicle most of the week and you can't go get anything and you're probably not going to order anything. So with that and you increasing your water intake, I think you would get a different result. But overall, I mean, you have to be compromised for a behavior to change. And right now, like you said, you're comfortable with being lazy. And I've never heard you say that.
Yeah, I hate the idea that you say I got to be compromised in order to change. But I don't want to have a heart attack to be forced into a behavior change. Like, that's just ridiculous.
That is. It's like getting a DUI.
Yeah.
And guess what? It's like you get a heart attack and you're like, I'm going to keep doing this. Like getting another DUI. So at some point, you got to look like, okay, why am I not reading the flags? Because I've gone past all of them.
Yeah.
So now I need.
They're waving in the air at me.
You want to get like an email, like, we need you to come in because we can't talk about this over the phone.
Hey, block spam. Unsubscribe.
Your doctor. It's your doctor.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, it's just something to consider. I do know what you mean. Like, the only way you're going to get better is if you do the intentional practice. It's almost like you think tomorrow you're going to have a different mindset. Like, what's going to change it? Because as of right now, I believe that you are pretty happy. So if you feel like this is good enough and it don't need to get happier, why would you change it? You got to believe that there's a happiness worth working for.
No floor goals, huh? I
don't recommend it. I think that's just another excuse.
Scrub the ground. That's me.
We're going to get her there.
Maybe. You know what? Let's hit them ceiling goals.
You should only try to. Because, okay. I mean, it's always going to be hard. Look, you can't do nothing but fall on the floor. And I believe the floor goals is the comfort. It's the lazy part of it. Like, my family's happy. I love my job. I come home. My husband comes home. We walk the dogs. We enjoy in the evening. Like, this is the life I wanted. But there's a life better than that one that you could have. Just like if we didn't work on this relationship. Think about it. It's a different happiness we can talk about, because we know we have different things in place to protect our peace. You got to find the peace in creating that boundary so you don't find the procrastination of it all. Because you want to do it, I think.
Procrastination be right here in my pocket.
Oh, I know. I don't even know. It's in this pocket right here.
It is. Yeah. Close to my heart. Close to my heart.
Look, because you'll get it done. But we don't know. Yeah. You only get work done because that's your job. Your finances will be compromised.
That's true. That's true. That's the only time I was really, really successful at working out too, was when a grade was attached to it. I was senior year. I tried to find my way out of high school without getting that little gym class. It didn't work. But weight training, I had weight training my final semester. And when I say I look good in that prom dress, I look so good. And it looked like that.
A long time ago, though.
It was. That was
a long time ago.
That was like 25 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
26.
But my point is, we can look like whatever we want. It's just going to take an effort. Just like you look good in that prime dress, you couldn't have done it without making it happen.
Pay me. No.
Pay you to stay healthy. You sound like an American. Like, I need somebody to pay me to be healthy.
Oh, it's so horrible. Pay me with years of life. Okay, I'm going to figure it out.
We are.
Anyway, yeah.
Is there anybody you want to give a shout out before we get out of here?
No.
I want to give a shout out to all of the people in the hurricanes. I know that it was like 2 million people without power. I don't know where it is now. Specifically, I know that none of the people that I know were impacted. But there were a lot of people impacted, and I heard that it was another one coming. So sending a lot of prayers for the best way to survive this natural disaster. Y'all make today better than yesterday. Don't worry about anything you can't control. GATA. Get after that action, or that action will get after you. Be great on purpose.